Some ideas make sense straight away and others need a little time to mature. And one such idea was foldable smartphones, which offered a lot of potential, but price was always a prohibitive factor. But Samsung has made it happen with the Samsung Z Flip3, and that too at the starting price of 84,999. So without wasting time, let's quickly review this phone and find out whether it makes any sense to invest in not so traditional looking smartphone. You're watching Mashable India. My name is Dinesh Dev Sharma. Let's get started. Since it's a different looking smartphone, so we have to start from its look and design. The design is pretty good and functional. There's an outline on either side of the back side, which looks rather unique and definitely shows that you are using a Galaxy Z Flip3. While the majority of the back is also glass, surprisingly, it does not pick up many fingerprints, which we did not expect. The Flip 3 really does look and feel like a Galaxy S21 Plus folded in half. It's a solid 183 grams with a volume key and combination of power button and fingerprint sensor on one side. On the bottom, there's a USB-C port, though unsurprisingly, no headphone jack. Also, the Galaxy Z Flip 3 is much more durable than its predecessor. Samsung claims that the foldable display is 80% tougher than previous models. What more could you ask for? Oh, water resistance. You got it. But before you start believing that the Flip 3 is invincible, it doesn't have a dust resistance rating, so it will still die at the hands of small particles like sand. When you unfold the handset, the Galaxy Z Flip 3 sports a 6.7-inch Super AMOLED display combined with 120Hz refresh rate, made for a truly beautiful viewing experience. That said, the 120Hz panel is just as good as any other Samsung display, which is to say, it's the best in the business. Colors are saturated by default, but not offensively so. Though the foldable display has a more durable protective film, Samsung has not figured out how to eliminate the crease. Still, you can't entirely get past the central fold crease in the display, which has both tactical and visual issues. But at this point, it's a compromise and we don't see going away anytime soon. Either you accept it or just don't get a foldable smartphone right now. Along with that, you also get 1.9 inches external display that can show the time, what you're listening to, and what notifications are waiting. It's good but still limited. Inside, the Z Flip 3 is your typical 2021 flagship performance. Qualcomm Snapdragon 888 chip, 8GB of RAM, and your choice of 128GB or 256GB of UFS 3.1 storage. Coupled with 120Hz refresh rate, Android 11 with Samsung's One UI 3.1 is as fluid and responsive as on Samsung's Galaxy S21 and S21 Ultra. We encountered no crippling bugs that suggest performance is not up to the mark. Performance for me was amazing throughout all tasks, whether that's something as simple as scrolling social media or browsing a dozen tabs in Chrome while doing some research. Though the Flip 3's aspect ratio and folding nature made a bit nervous to test a game, eventually it was a smooth experience. These days, camera features and performances are what premium phones sell themselves on. This is one area where the Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 3 shoots well below its asking price. The Galaxy Z Flip 3 features 3 cameras in total. You get one hole-punch 10-megapixel selfie camera and a pair of 12-megapixel wide and ultra-wide cameras on the rear of the handset. They are the same as the original Galaxy Z Flip that launched last year, which means it is basically the Galaxy S10 cameras here. Now those cameras are not bad really, but they are pretty old at this point. There's another department where we can complain about Galaxy Z Flip 3, and that is the battery life. There are multiple areas to pin the blame on: 5G, 120Hz refresh rate, the larger cover display. Whatever the culprits, the fact remains the battery life will have you running to an outlet sooner rather than later. We tested the Galaxy Z Flip 3's battery in both refresh rate modes and neither was a good result. In its adaptive mode, the Flip 3 lasted for just 5 hours, and in 60Hz mode, it lasted for slightly better than 6 hours. Another letdown with the Galaxy Z Flip 3 is the 15-watt maxed wired charging, but there's no charger included in the box. Now it's verdict time. All in all, there's a lot to like about Galaxy Z Flip 3. It does everything a regular smartphone can do, has all the same features as a regular smartphone, and even comes in at the same price. But if a customer can overlook the battery life and a camera performance, I can see the Galaxy Z Flip 3 selling like hotcakes and perhaps becoming one of the most popular smartphones of the 2021.